Dating all the way back to the 1900s, Minnesota is the only team to win three national championships in a row from 1934 to 1936. This year, the Kansas Jayhawks have the ability to make that happen. Kansas has won two in a row, and now only one team stands in their way of back-to-back-to-back national titles. Kansas has been good for the last few years, but this is easily their best and most complete team under Coach Slacker Gaming. Can they come out and prove it and add their name to such a prestigious list of three-peats? Welcome to 688, the Bull Kansas Jayhawk football press conference with Kansas head coach Slacker Gaming. Coach, you have made it. Your team has done what they have set out to do this year, and that is to make it to the national title game. What do you feel like your team has done to change this year to be able to make it back to the title game? I think that we have grown a lot on both sides of the ball. Our offense has done well to limit the turnovers, and we have had a few players really show what they can do, and our offense has kind of become just as prominent as our defense has been. Defensively, we've had a great year with a ton of shutouts and just continue to get better and better every week. And they have been the cornerstone of this team and the big reason of why we're here now. And I'm just happy with how the team has changed and bought into the philosophy of playing for one another and being a family, and it has really paid off well. If you're able to win today, you will have the University of Kansas in a rare group of teams that have won three national titles in a row. The last to do it is 1934 through 1936 Minnesota, who won three in a row. Does this come up at all with the players or the coaching staff? Yeah, we're going to be using that actually as some of the motivation to try to have these guys realize just how big of a deal this really is. They made it to their final destination. Now it's up to them to go out there and make history. We want them to be remembered for the great things they've really accomplished, and we want them to look back on this and realize like how big of a deal this actually is. Ohio State has been able to beat the other unbeaten team in Alabama last week 34-24 and are coming in super hot. What is the game plan for today? The game plan is ultimately what we've done all year, and that is to do what we do best. And we are going to be running the ball through them and then beat them up over the top. And that's our defense is going to come in and be a brick wall and cause havoc all over the field. And that's what has worked all year long. And that is what we're going to keep doing. We're not going to try and be cute and change anything or change how we approach the game. I mean, obviously what we've done this year so far has really worked for us. And so we're just going to continue to do that and hope for the best. Thank you, Coach, and good luck.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The arguments are over. The debates are done. The close losses have been mourned. The close victories have been celebrated. And now we're down to the two best teams in the country. Two teams squaring off, both going for the Crystal Trophy. The BCS championship game is here. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
Welcome to the University of Phoenix Stadium, the site of the BCS National Championship game. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Ohio State's going to start this national championship off with the kick to Kansas. Bailey's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's up to the 10, the 15, 20. He's got some room on the right side. Finally brought down after being tackled at the 29-yard line. And Kansas going to start with the ball here first in the national championship game. Blanton going to hand it off to Zapp, and Zapp's going to make a guy miss, and he's up for 11 yards, something he's done all year long. 28 rushing touchdowns for him on the season so far. Kansas, 4th and 10, going to have to punt it to Ohio State. The kick is off and good. Williams going to grab it to the 19. He brings it up. He's got breaks some tackles. Got 12 yards on that return for Ohio State. Ohio State with first time with the ball. 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Stroud going to hand off to Henderson. He's going to be hit in the backfield and brought down. About 4-yard loss there in this Kansas defense, looking to show what it can do against a high-powered Ohio State offense. We'll see if they can continue to do that all day long. 3rd and 18 after a sack, and Stroud going to get sacked again, and this time your leading sack record, Rima Tucker, able to get in there and beat down Stroud for another sack, and Kansas going to have the ball. 3rd and 6 for Blanton, empty set, nobody in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be changing something on the defense or on the offense here. 13 seconds left to go on the play clock. He's changing something. Blanton takes a snap, looking. He throws over the middle, finds Justin Moore, one of his receivers he's really enjoyed lately. He's got 15-yard reception and a first down for Kansas. Kansas able to get down almost to the red zone now with Justin Moore playing very well lately. Glad he's coming apart. 3rd and 6, Blanton in shotgun. He's got Zapp back there with him. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Blanton changing the play again. We'll see what he comes up with here. Takes a snap, throws right quickly, finds Jay Weems. 12-yard reception for him. It looks like Weems was just a little quick go route, and he catches it on the comeback. 2nd and 8, Zapp going to get a handoff up the middle, and he's going to push himself into the end zone. No, he doesn't get there, but he does get the first down. So 1st and goal for Kansas from the half-yard line. Blanton's going to hand it off to Zapp, and Zapp's into the end zone for the touchdown. The big run there to set it up, and he finishes it off with another touchdown. Kansas on the board first, 7-0 on Ohio State in the national championship game.
They just need to go out there and play.
1st and 10 for Stroud. He's going to hand it off to Henderson up the middle. Henderson's got some room. He's going to get the first down there with a 10-yard rush by Travion Henderson, and Ohio State looking to tie it up at 7. 2nd and 3. Stroud takes it. He's going to get sacked by Rima Tucker. Rima Tucker breaking free of the blocks and knew what was coming with the fake handoff, and he goes after Stroud and gets the sack. Already a couple sacks on the day for Rima Tucker. Kansas defense holding strong. After the punt, Kansas is going to start with the ball here. 2nd and 10. Blanton going to fake the handoff. Going to throw deep to the right side. It's going to get intercepted by Ransom, and Ransom's going to be able to bring this back a little bit. Finally pushed out at the 44-yard line of Kansas, and Ohio State going to start in great field goal position. So far, Kansas not able to get anything going in the passing game. This one kind of thrown deep, but intercepted by the safety. 3rd and 6 for Ohio State. Stroud has a guy in motion. That's Stover. Can take the snap. Looking, and he's going to get sacked. This time, Kansas defense stands strong again. Gary Parrish able to come from the end position there and gets the sack on Stroud. Kansas defense holding strong again. 3rd and 6 for Stroud. He takes a snap, looking, throws over the middle, finds Smith Njigba, and he gets the first down for Ohio State. Ohio State looking like they weren't going to be able to get anything going, but a great first down there, and they are in business. Henderson going to take the snap on the right side. He's going to run to the right side. He's the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and pushed out at the 4-yard line. That's a 35-yard rush by Travion Henderson, who gets the snap, or gets it from Stroud, and he's able to turn this into 35 yards and a 1st and goal for Ohio State, looking to tie this one up. 6:10 left to go on the clock. Stroud takes a snap, looking, he throws left, finds Smith-Njigba, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Ohio State going to tie this one up at 7-7. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Ohio State finally on the board. We are tied at 7. The kickoff from Ohio State, and it looks like Bailey's probably going to go. Bailey's going to bring this one out. He's up to the 10, the 20. He's got some blocking on the left side. The 30, the 40. Finally brought out after a 49-yard return. Surprising he brought that out, catching it so deep in the end zone, but a great return for him. Sets Kansas's offense up. Blayton going to hand this off to Zap. Zap has room up the middle. He might be gone. The 30, 20, 10, 5. Nobody's catching. And just like that, Ben Zap up the middle for a rushing touchdown for Kansas. And they're going to make it 14-7. About a 30-second drive there after the great return by Bailey. Sets Zap up here to just get it up the middle. And off he goes. Kansas 14-7, Ohio State. Stroud takes a snap, he throws to the right side. It's caught by Stover, the tight end. 11-yard reception for him and a first down for Ohio State, looking to get another 7 on the board before half. 3rd and 5 here. Stroud takes a snap, throws to the left side. He's going to find Smith-Njigba, who already has a touchdown. That's an 11-yard gain and a first down for Ohio State. Stroud takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws right. It's got a Stover over the middle, and he's got a first down and more. 22-yard reception for Kate Stover, and Ohio State closing in on the red zone. 1st and 10, Stroud takes a snap, looking, he scrambles. He breaks a guy, breaks a sack, and he's going to give it to Henderson over the middle, and Henderson's got a first down and 17 yards on that first down, and a 1st and goal for Ohio State. Able to break out of the sack from Kansas and throws it and finds his running back over the middle for the first down. 1st and goal for Ohio State. Stroud takes a snap, looking, throws over the middle, finds Harrison Jr., and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. for Ohio State, and they're going to tie this one up at 14 apiece, and 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 14-14 your score.
Not with this group. This offensive line.
Kansas going to try to get something on the board here with last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Blanton takes a snap and shotgun, looking. He throws over the middle. He goes to throw deep. He has a guy, Justin Moore. Justin Moore is going to run away from the defense for a touchdown. 68-yard touchdown reception. Jax Blanton finally able to get that deep ball. He throws it deep, and his favorite deep receiver, Justin Moore, catches it and runs away from the defense for the Kansas touchdown. Kansas going to be up 21-14.
Separation. This game can be drastic.
Ohio State, Stroud going to take the snap, going to hand it off to Henderson, try to get something going here. He's going to break a bunch of tackles. He's going to get all the way up for 9 yards. He's hit in the backfield, but able to turn it into 9 yards. Henderson showing why he is one of the best running backs in the game. Henderson up the middle, breaks a couple more tackles, got another first down, 9-yard rush here for him. Ohio State moving it on the ground. About 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, needing points here before half. 2nd and 9. Stroud takes a snap, throws left. It's going to get intercepted by Pendleton, and Pendleton going to be taken down right away. But Kansas with the interception, already in really good position to put some more points on the board here before half. A huge turnover here by Ohio State. 2nd and 7, 1:30 left to go. Blanton takes a snap, looking, throws it over the middle. He's got his guy, Justin Moore, again, into the end zone for the touchdown. This time, 41 yards over the middle. Blanton has found him twice on a deep route, and Justin Moore just runs away from everyone, that breakaway speed. And just like that, Kansas turns in 2 touchdowns over the last minute of playtime, and Kansas up 28-14. 3rd and 19 after the sack. We'll see if Stroud just hands it off. They do to Henderson, and he's going to get brought down in the backfield, and Kansas going to take a timeout here. Kansas going to try to get some more points before half. 1 minute left to go. Ohio State going to punt this one, and he out-punts his coverage. Bailey's going to get it. Let's see what he could do here. He's up to, about the 50-yard line. Gets about 12 yards on that return here, but Kansas going to have 1 minute to go, 50 yards, to see if they could get some more points before half. 1st and 10, Blanton takes a snap, Gonna scramble right, looking. Nobody open. Finally finds a guy open in tight end Lawrence. He's got 14-yard reception and the first down for Kansas. The hurry up from Kansas here after the first down. Blanton fakes a handoff, throws right, finds Lawrence again for another first down and gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 50 seconds left. 30 seconds left to go in the clock. And Blanton gonna fake the handoff. He's gonna throw right. He's gonna find Jay Weems. And it looks like he gets it in bounds. 15-yard reception for him and a first down. A beautiful route here. And it looks like Blanton was kind of waiting for Weems to get open, and he does so. Runs out at about the 4-yard line. 13 seconds left to go. The clock is running. The pitch to Zapp, and Zapp's into the end zone for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Ben Zapp. Another one for him today, and Kansas going to turn this into a 35-14-point game after the touchdown at halftime. 4 seconds left to go. We'll see what Ohio State does here. I'm sure they're going to run it and just go in. No, it looks like they're going to pass it, but they ain't going to get anything, and he gets brought down for the sack. Robert Richardson able to come up the middle and get it, and Kansas going to go in to halftime up 35-14 on Ohio State.
And now I'm in this game, and I'm getting kicked around, and I got no response for it. So I think once you're told that you belong on this stage and you've been told that your team is great, you got to prove it. And if you don't step up and prove it, now you're down 3 scores at the half. I mean, you won't be favored in many games, and there won't be many guys on TV talking about how good you are and how evenly matched, because right now you're outclassed.
David's ready to get back on that couch, get the remote, get all the games dialed up to watch what's going on around the country. Time to get you back for your second half. Brad and Kirk ready to roll.
Since Kansas started with the ball, Ohio State going to get it first here in the second half. Stroud takes a snap, goes over the middle to his tight end, Keith Stover. He's got 18 yards and a first down there for Ohio State. They're really needing to get some points on this drive if they want to try to stay in this game. 35, Stroud back, going to throw to Henderson, is running back out of the backfield, and he's not going to get it. He stretches the ball, but ain't able to get the first down. 4th and 1. We'll see if Ohio State goes for it or punts it. After the punt, Kansas going to get the ball at the 20-yard line after the touchback. He's going to throw deep. He's going to fight Justin Moore again. 36 yards. Finally brought down from behind, but Justin Moore just beating coverages today. He beats another one, and just like that, Kansas already in a good scoring position. The backup is in. Usually that means it is going to be an option. It is, and Clayton keeps it himself. Going to get about 13 yards on the rush by Jonathan Clayton, mostly known as kind of the special running back, basically, on this offense. 1st and 10 for Blanton. He takes a snap. It's going to be a screen to Zapp. Zapp has some blockers to the left side. He's up to the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Pushes over guys and finally out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. But that's going to be a 27-yard screen pass to Ben Zapp. 3rd and goal. Blanton changing something at the line. He's the only guy back there, so you would think this is going to be a pass. It is. It's going to be Justin Moore into the end zone for the touchdown. Justin Moore, another touchdown. I believe that's his 3rd of the day. And this is kind of on a broken play, broken coverage. Kansas up 42-14. Stroud takes a snap, needing something here. He's going to throw over the middle and find Ibuka, and just like that, another first down for Ohio State. But they have to turn these in. 2 touchdowns and 2 points. They're falling way behind here in the scoring. Stover catches us on the left side. He's got 17-yard reception. Ohio State another first down. Going to try to keep it moving. C.J. Stroud.
Great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
2nd and 10. Ohio State. Stroud takes a snap, throws right. Going to find Smith-Njigba again. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10. He breaks a couple tackles and into the end zone for the touchdown is Ohio State, and C.J. Stroud finding his main guy, Smith-Njigba, and he's going to break a couple of tackles. Breaks one there at the 20-yard line, and he's just going to run away from the defense before getting tackled in the end zone. Kansas has the lead, 42-21, 2nd and 10. Blanton in the shotgun takes it, going to give it to Zapp. Zapp on the left side, got some guys blocking for him. 12-yard rush for Ben Zapp on the left side, keeping the ball moving. after a punt from Kansas. Stroud going to get the handoff to Henderson here. Henderson's got some up in the middle. He's going to be gone. No, the 40, the 50, the 40 other side. Finally brought down, but a huge run by Travion Henderson. Finally brought down by Charles Mitchell from Kansas, but a huge gain for him, just running over everyone. And I thought he was going to be gone, but it looks like he slows down a little bit, and Kansas's defense able to catch up with him. 2nd and 5. The snap goes to Stroud. Stroud's going to hand it off to Henderson. He's got the right side. He's got some blocking. He's up to the 10. Finally brought down at the 9-yard line, but not after a 10-yard rush by Travion Henderson. 140 yards so far on the game. 3rd and goal. You would think this would be a pass, meaning it's going to be Stroud on the option. He's going to keep it, pitch it back to Henderson, but it's too late, and they're going to lose yards on this one. Not even sure it's worth the pitch there, but 4th and goal for Ohio State. Stroud's going to need to get something going here if Ohio State wants to stand a chance. He throws deep to the end zone, but no, it's brought down or patted down by Paul Jones. And just like that, Kansas is going to get the turnover on downs. 7:44 left to go. If you're a Kansas fan, you got to be feeling like this is the end, and this is another three-peat by your Kansas Jayhawks. Jay Weems going to catch us on the right side for the first down. Kansas just looking really run clock here and just continue to get first downs, keep Ohio State offense on the sideline while the clock turns down.
From their own
Ohio State gets the ball back, 5:20 left to go in the 4th quarter, needing 3 scores here to get back into this one, and this might help. 23-yard reception by Jigba, and just like that, Ohio State keeps the offense rolling. It looks like the Kansas defense just being able to make stops when they need to is really what's winning this game. Stroud throws over the middle, finds Smith-Njigba again for a 19-yard reception there and a first down. Ohio State going to do the hurry up. Stroud just finding his favorite guy, really, Smith-Njigba, and he's just been turning first downs and touchdowns. He's just really had an impactful game here for Ohio State. 1st and 10, just under 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Stroud takes a snap from the shotgun, looking, has all day, finally throws left. He's going to find Smith-Njigba again, and it looks like he does catch it. 28 yards on the reception there. He's got 114 already on the day. And it looks like he's able to get at least 1 foot inbound there. And Ohio State's going to have it 1st and goal. 4th and goal here. Kansas defense able to stop him so far. But the 4th down is going to basically be the game here. Stroud going to hand it off to Travion Henderson. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Travion Henderson finally able to punch it in there. And it's going to be 42-28 when Ohio State kicks the extra point. The onside kick is on. 3:46 left to go in the game. Kansas Joseph's going to get it and dive on it. And just like that, it looks like Kansas is going to be able to take the timeout of the ball. And it looks like Kansas is going to be able to win this one. Berg going to kick this one up and good, add another 3 to it. That turns it into another 3-possession game. So Kansas looking like they're in a good position. 2:55 left to go. Jigba catches on the right side, but pushed out after 11 yards on the first down by Ohio State. They need more chunk yardage than that. Stroud back, takes snap, throws over the middle. Got Smith-Njigba again. He's got another 15 yards and a first down. Ohio State looking to make this one closer. 133 yards so far for Smith-Njigba on the game. 3rd and 16, a big 3rd down here. Just looking to get a chunk play here for sure, going for it on 4th, but they're not going to be able to do that as Stroud is sacked by Waller, his 2nd sack of the game, and this will be the game here. 4th and 23. Stroud back going to do a Henderson screen on the right side. Henderson's got a bunch of blocking, but not able to get it. Only 16 yards when they needed 20 plus, and just like that, Kansas going to take over on downs again. Travion Henderson doing the best he could there, but getting pushed out of bounds, and Kansas takes the ball over with a minute left. Blanton going to go in victory formation, and he is going to take the kneel, and Kansas Jayhawks have done it. They have won another national championship under Coach Slacker Gaming.
So what are your final thoughts on this one, Kurt?
Kansas made the journey and finished it off with the national championship. It really couldn't have happened to a better bunch of kids in a classier school than this. They've battled all year. Whenever it got tough, they came together and came out on top. And now they're on top of the polls, the world, everything. Congratulations to our national champions.
Here's a look at today's player of the game. For the Buckeyes, losing's not something they experience much this year, but today's loss brings them to 13-2 on the year.
Welcome to 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk Football Radio with Kansas head coach Slacker Gaming after the national championship game. Coach, congratulations on winning the national championship and joining the rare ranks of teams that have done it 3 years in a row. How are you feeling joining those few teams to have ever done it before?
I'm feeling excited and happy and sad all at the same time. On one note, it's great to be able to say we've won 3 national championships in a row, but it also is sad that this amazing team that has been assembled this year has just played its last game together on a football field. It's honestly just a roller coaster of emotions right now. There's so many words that I just can't say right now in these emotions.
What do you plan on telling the guys in the locker room after this great victory?
Mission accomplished. Since day one, they've had player meetings and where they came together and put together missions that they wanted to accomplish this year, and they can now say that they have accomplished every single one of them, and just how much this team is grown this year and how they've become a family and become parts of each other's lives for the future. It's just a dream come true for a coach and for everyone in the program.
Coach, your offense came out and put a ton of points up quickly in the first half, then seemed to not be able to do so much in the second half. How was the team doing in the second half, and were you worried any time in the second half as the score got closer?
Well, Ohio State's a well-coached team, and we knew that they would make changes at half, and so it was actually really important for us to kind of get that big first half lead as it gave us a big enough cushion for the rest of the game. Both teams went fast, so there was a ton of plays and a ton of yards in this one, but the defense stayed strong and really made Ohio State get the tough yards and no big, easy plays.
What will the next week look like for you and the team?
We're going to celebrate the win, and I'm sure there'll be a few appearances to different places in the next couple of weeks or two. But after that, I mean, we got to get back to business as a coaching staff. We've had one of the best all-around teams ever here this year, but most of these guys will move on, so we really need to get back in the recruiting trail and hit the transfer portal hard and see what we could do and be ready for next season.
Thank you so much. Kansas is able to win its 3rd national championship in a row, something that has not been done for almost 100 years. Kansas finishes the season 15-0 and will go down as one of the best teams in college football history. This is 688 The Bull, Kansas Jayhawk Football Radio, and we will see you next week as the football season winds down, but will only be starting up before you know it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any more Kansas rebuild action. If you're just now finding this video, make sure you check out the description below. There's a whole playlist of everything in the whole rebuild for Kansas, so make sure you go back and watch it to know what's going on. Until next time, Slacker out.